Okay, those I'm gonna leave in there because that's for like nether stuff. It's not going to fit everything. God damn it. Maybe the extra stones there. We already have quite some stairs in here. Yeah, I'll just keep those with me for now. A little bit of scratching. Okay. But yeah, that has been my life lately. Dogs, being exhausted, being overwhelmed. Overall, I've also just been happy. Happy that I've been getting stuff done. Happy that I'm getting back into my hobbies. Oh, yeah, those go back in there. Those are also part of nether stuff. And oh god, or red granite, stuff of shame. There we go. Wow, over a stack. How wonderful. Always wanted that. We have a bunch of wood. Like, way more than we should have gotten from building a mountain. If we weren't cutting down a forest, we were building a mountain. Yeah. Sometimes that happens. Oh, we still have pine saplings, and then we just have a bunch of grassy stuff, but we also have pumpkins. We don't have a lot of pumpkins. I should maybe stop by the pumpkin and melon farm again at some point. We do have definitely one vanilla flower, forest, ground cover, grass. One, of course. There is one. Ah, there we go. Little dandelion. Then we had one of these epiphytes. No idea how they're pronounced. Some grass. Bunch of ground covers. It is so nice to just have a storage you can walk around in and put everything in instead of, you know, having to go to chest, filling up the chest and stuff. Like, I just absolutely adore the drawers mod. In case I haven't ever mentioned that, I just really wanted to put that out there again. Okay, real quick. Oh, where did the dirt go? We have that. I'm gonna put that on top of that. Where is all this granite going? Ooh, we need more. We use it too much in order to not have like 100+ stacks at all times. Again, there is a reason we have. If you look at the stack limit of this drawer compared to this, there's reasons. There used to be a lot more in there. I mean, I don't think we ever really reached close to 500, but we definitely had more after digging out all our basement and the big farms. Nope. But okay, sure thing. I just wanted to have a stack. That is what mattered. We do have enough gravel for this. Anything else I want to grab right now? Not that I can really think of it. Probably once I'm there, but you can always walk back and forth. It is okay. Actually, I want to see if we can find the piggy that ran off after we safely got it down the mountain, because maybe we can indeed bring it over to the farm there. To the slaughter-free farm, of course. What? Are you the piggy? If so, you have made quite the way. I think that might be it. Okay, maybe we'll just have a free roaming pig. I don't know. I don't make the rules. Very, very nice. And actually, I think what would be nice here is... In that case, it's really nice that we do have an extra one. If we just do this. Not yet, of course. But we did the thing. The mountain is standing. It wasn't as bad as I expected. I was worried that we might end up spending like 10, 20 episodes on this. So, yeah, crazy. We did the thing. Hey, let me, thank you. And I think this also looks alright with that one dirt block taken away. That one dirt block there in the middle of the heart that's just a little bit higher. Okay, and then one that's a little bit lower. Cute. There's one thing I want to see here real quick. Yeah, okay, we do have cobblestone in between the stair turns. Just wanted to make sure that we don't, like, what if we had used gravel there and then we suddenly use cobblestone? To be fair, in a way it might make sense because, you know, we have the fancy people that are gonna live up here. So obviously they don't want to step into any pebbles on the way up, if they ever dare to go down. I feel like we're gonna have another addition to the farm. Any way of getting up there? There's a lot of trees here. I do not enjoy being kept out like that. Need to know what's going on here. Have we ever been here? Maybe, maybe not. If we were to lower this a little bit, we'd have another nice little building area. On the other hand, I do like having a little mountain here on the side. We even have some begonias here. But the view, I do want to do some stuff in the swamp. If that's gonna be before episode 1000, I do not know. I mean, it's something I'll think about. I'll maybe do some rough testing in creative, just in like, not in this world in creative, just in like a basic flat world, to get an idea of about the sizes I want these cabins up here to have. Because obviously I want them to be a little bit bigger than, you know, like some of these smaller ones. Like more like the farmhouse. No, like house cabins. So we'll see. I would like to definitely fit 3 on here. I mean, 1 can fit here. That's fine. They can then look down on the peasants. And another one could also go over there. That's fine. Another one over here. So possibly, I mean, here we have another drop already. So in a way, we could maybe try to work more going in this way rather than like that. Then we have one over there, one over there, one over there. If we then bring at least a little part of this mountain down and remove some trees, we could maybe get another one squished in here. I don't know, what's my back is itching. Oh my god. Okay. Time to sit up again. Yeah, this, I guess is going to be our next little working area. We'll get there. I think this is going to be a bit lag. Hello, PC? Okay, just a little PC lag, and now the hard drive is following. Ah, wonderful. I do hope that this area is lit up enough. Yeah, it's okay, hard drive. Maybe we should add in like another random little torch post here or there. We'll do that at another point, not right now. Now there's hair in my face. I'm very happy with how this has been coming along, and I am afraid that these are not going to turn green by themselves, so we'll give them a little bit of help. Okay, I think everything else is looking the way it's supposed to. We did it! Oh, I'm happy. Oh, okay. I'm also very happy with the way we rearranged the little field there. I'm also very happy with that. Yeah, that is also something we spent quite some time on. Yes, that a lot of this mountain is also terraformed. Why is there no grass on there? Hey! One day we'll fix that. Yeah, I think we are going to return home for a second. I do want to look at the way we took care of the stair railing situation over here. Did we just go with dirt? No, we actually went with grass. Okay, interesting. What kind of fence is that? Counter's barrier. I was feeling exotic. To be fair, I guess this is a little bit nicer than just like a stone wall, but you know, if you still have protection up here, if you fall down here, it's okay, you're at the graveyard already. Oh god, I haven't been there since we have returned from our little problem that we had going on. Ouch. Hi, Piggy. I know I just said that we have way too little red granite, but... Okay, I thought that was creepy, but no, it's... Oh, but we do have a little other surprise in here. Squids were also scaring me there in the corner of my eye. Yeah, this mountain was hollow from the inside, and I wasn't a big fan of that. So I've decided we're gonna fill this up, have a path going through the mountain out to the beach. So then we also have a reason to take down that entire lag forest over there. Hey, if you have a big let's play like this, you need to have your insane projects. That is what you need, the insane projects to stay sane. That is just how it works. We're here really, and we're kind of just finishing some loose ends in this episode, I think. Then we might as well, you know, do a tiny little bit of stuff for future selves. Like, this is something, since it's more like part of a project, I don't want to do this in a grind stream. Because this feels like it's part of the cabin mountains, and I don't want to build in the grind streams. All I really want to do in the grind streams is get resources and, you know, enchant some stuff, smelt some stuff, prepare a bunch of food, and, you know, just have more stuff for us to work with, and not have less stuff to work on. Because the grind streams, I want you to be able to just fully jump back into the episodes without having watched a couple hours of me harvesting a field. So yeah, it's a little bit of a struggle. This is really not peak entertainment, but I think if we occasionally step in here, fill in a block or two, we're okay-ish. It's not perfect, quite far from it. Now there's a hole. But yeah, we're getting stuff done. And there's still so much work that needs to be done over here. But I do have some ideas. Occasionally I do think about this area. And I would really, really like to do some stuff with this. Oh, that's where I was wondering where that area was. Felt like I felt like that is a lot closer to our mountain way than, you know, the reality actually shows. Like, we have a lot of space here. Interesting. We haven't run around down here much, so this is kind of a new experience in a way. maybe one day. But for now, gonna do that. Do we have anything in here? More toast, of course. Why wouldn't there be more toast? Nope. Giant club. Okay. I'm gonna grab the toast. Then we have a few possibilities. Next up, we could go over to our little everyday life area that we've started. Maybe get a rough layout done for the bakery that I want to build. Could work on our nether base. We could work on our various basement things. Make some stuff look pretty. Make some space for future stuff down there. Get a rough layout done for the chisel storage. Work on the food storage, also something that I really want to do again. Too many loose ends. Like right now I want to actually get some stuff done from all those billions of projects that I tend to start and never quite finish. But it's hard right now. I'm getting tired. Oh my god, I'm sorry. Actually, I remember something. We need blue and green. I don't like using lapis for this, but... We do have a cactus farm, so at least that one isn't a problem. And technically, we don't really need lapis a lot. So this is... We'll just use 2 stacks. Then it's gonna be full for a while and everyone can be happy. Did I not fully? Okay. Like this looks so much better. What is that? Jack in the box. Okay. So many nice ways to decorate, and yet I feel like we have nothing to work with most of the time. The food storage. I meant to make a list here, so I don't really think we are going... Why do we have random stuff? Is this from... Yeah, Plant Mega Pack, okay. Do I have a hair in my mouse? I'm not sure. Felt like my mouse movements were weird a second ago. This is where the carpenter's storage is going to be. Why do I keep saying carpenters? I'm so sorry. I mean chisel. I've been using the carpenter's hammer a little bit lately and carpenter's blocks. So I think my brain is just like, we change natural blocks in a way. And it starts with a C. It has to be carpenters. Now could make some space over here. What was... Oh, a water farm! I don't know when the next grind stream will be. And, you know, I feel like these grow very slow. I don't know if sunlight really has an effect on these. But, you know, we're doing all these random little things here today. Then we might as well keep doing random things. I want to see if we could maybe... No, that is going to be very tricky, but we do have a slime chunk under our house. We could maybe do something with that. Obviously, we're not going to be able to have a full farm because there's just many other things going on in that area. Like, above it. Might be underneath here, actually. I'm not sure. So, I don't want to risk losing anything that we have already built and set up for some slime balls. In that case, we could just go for one of the other thousands of thousands of thousands of thousands of slime chunks that we could have to or at our disposal. I don't know how to speak. Words have been really hard for me today. And again, I realized one of my worst enemies. Turns out that's not terraforming in Minecraft. Turns out my worst enemy is spelling the word necessary. Like, my German brain cannot comprehend how that is spelled, and every time I look it up, I forget it again in some weird way. And the thing is, I can't look it up by, you know, misspelling necessary in the dictionary, like online dictionary. No, because the online dictionary is like, we don't know what kind of word you're looking for. So I have to go put in the German word and then get the English word like that. And I hate that. I guess we're not gonna get the water chestnuts today, because the rice is just a little bit more important to me. Actually, I feel like we're gonna run out of space here, which is not good. It's going to be a true shame. I don't like leaving resources behind. But yeah, this is what the grind streams kind of would be like. We do this down here, then we do this in our other 3 farms, then we do this in the tree farm, then we hand around there for a little bit, get some of these guys, and then we get the trees outside a little bit, make some food, and rinse and repeat. I'm sorry if this isn't the most entertaining episode. I was really trying to get something done here today, and I think I sort of overworked myself. Like, I just feel exhausted right now. Okay, I don't know why that wasn't working. I am tired, okay? Maybe I'm just using that as an excuse for stuff not working, but that is how I feel. I think it might indeed be easiest if we just see if we can get something done. I know we don't have anything on us, so you can just mark things with torches right now, that's okay. The layout for the bakery. Soon, I promise. And maybe the bakery isn't going to have that quarter glass that everything else has. Maybe we're gonna switch things up a little bit. I mean, in a way, these two kind of cooperate with each other. I mean, I feel like the cafe is going to cooperate with the bakery a lot more, and the other way around too, than a flower store with a cafe. But I just feel like with their building styles already, it's like the pink, it's there. They give them the flowers. Ah. Yeah. I do want to leave a little bit of space between everything, so I'd say maybe we're gonna start here. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. In that case, we can make it 10. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Like that. And I don't want to extend our terraforming here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Don't want to hit the cow. Oh, actually got the right angle right away. Nice. I would say this is going to be our bakery layout. Again, there will be a little section where they can sit down and eat their pastries. Maybe these two are cooperating in that way too. But I also want like a little back section here with a big oven, and that's where they bake all their stuff. So I think this amount of space is actually going to be fine, long term speaking. I'm sorry. I'm thinking what we can still do with this area. There are a couple more things I could potentially see included over here. Okay, we have lots of uneven terrain here now. Then we go over to the swamp. And that's kind of where the problems start. Okay, considering this is kind of a random episode, I think we might just go with a very random thumbnail too. Ah, wonderful. I'm sorry for all the weird yapping and not really getting anything done. Which is technically bad, because we're getting close to episode 1000. Yes, we are also getting close to episode 1000, but I mean episode 700. And I want to have stuff to show for. So maybe we should grab some stuff and prepare to build the bakery, so we can at least have 3 buildings over there. Guaranteed 3 buildings. Before we go off to our little special episode. And maybe also get rough layouts done up on the Fancy People Mountain. Yeah, I think that could maybe work. Why do I feel like something has been stolen there? Oh, the FPS are just dropping. I hate this. So I feel like there have been more flowers right next to our home. Maybe that's also Ender People's doing. I'm sorry for mentioning that. On the other hand, that's keeping them from stealing stuff. I mean, not really. They still steal flowers and then they teleport away and go like, oh, it's also raining here. Oh, wait, I'm gonna just keep teleporting. But, I don't know. I'm considering to go for oak wood for more of a basic layout for the bakery. Maybe also, of course, some stone bricks. It's tricky. Okay, nice is already on the roof of the other one, so I don't want to be too similar, but maybe Migmatite could be the way to go. A little bit more red granite again. I think we had made a small amount before. So that was one I think I have considered before, yes. Not what I meant to do. We'll put one back in there. Take that with us to see how we feel about it. We also go for a little bit of oak. But if oak is not going to be the right fit, then I mean, I am a fan of the Ace wood. And possibly this one. We have to see. Are these rather small because we don't have a lot of saplings? We don't really have Oh, I think these are like very tiny palms, maybe. I'm not entirely sure. Well, we'll definitely grow one. Just to get a couple more sample things going. Did we only have 1 leaf or did we have 3? We were being very generous when we got those leaf samples. But yeah, I think we are going to end this here already. I know, but I want to be not too tired tomorrow, and yes, this episode was a mess. I am sorry. You have 2 baker signs. I love that. Perfect. I'm excited to see where this is going to go long term. Wait, is this? Oh, this is a whole checkout thingy. That's one way to end the episode. Okay, we have some stuff to work with. We have some ideas. We have lots of plans, lots of possible things that we could do for our next few shenanigans and episodes and whatnot. And I am very tired. Yeah, get enough sleep. It is very important. Remember to stretch. Maybe get some fresh air. Wear sunscreen. Take a meds. I have not taken my meds today. Thank you, Kiwi, for the reminder. So yeah, time to take my meds, floss, brush my teeth, then fall into bed. It is 1 AM and the alarm is set for 7. Get enough sleep. Thank you, kids. I love you.